Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Progetto 46, the Tier 8 Premium Italian Medium with the auto reloader. It's on the south spawn of Lakeville under the command of FiliPer1n0. Now you can see he's got 2 marks of excellence on the barrel of the 90mm gun, which is capable of doing 240 alpha. Oh, he's squeezing the shed out and unfortunately ran into the rock. But actually that might be a benefit, because although he's not going to be the first to get to the enemy, he's actually spotted that Lynx first, and I think he's going to get to this corner to get some damage on the enemy. And it's the enemy Progetto he's found. Now this could be useful. Hello! Fancy meeting you here! Unfortunately he did take a round from the Progetto. Yeah, he's taking round for round. Unfortunately that one didn't hit. And he's got Chuck Norris's commander, which is a bit of a handicap. Well, at least I think so. The Progetto's gone, so he was actually taken out of the game by the Kampfpanzer 07RH. Now from this position he can actually get good shots on the enemy as they're going into the town, and he can suddenly see a Chrysler K making his way. Nice, so that's a free shot he got into the enemy. And I think that Oho's going to regret going down that position, because he's taken a hit, and another one, and another one. Now as you can probably guess, FiliPer1n0 is trying to rack up his 3rd mark of excellence, and he's had some fairly decent games. Puts one into the Lynx. He's getting some good shots as well, because those are high rolls. 248, that's a high roll. 242's a high roll. Unfortunately that Charioteer got around into him as well. That's awkward. He's down to 360 hit points now, so he really can't afford to get hit by the enemy. T77, one shot in. Can he get another one? Yes, got the kill. Okay. Oh, there's one of those Astron Rexes there in the town. The new tank you get for playing the Waffenträger game, or not? It's not the Waffenträger. It's the the E220, or the, yes, it is the Waffenträger game. Now there's a couple of tanks down there he really doesn't want to get hit by, but he gets one into the SU-130PM and gets a kill shot. So he's not doing too badly, because he's actually the lead scorer on his team at the moment, and he's got just under 3k of damage. And his teammates are pushing the enemy out of the town. He's being joined by a Charioteer coming up behind him, so I think he's going to have to move. Oh! Missed the Astron. No, that hit the house, I think. And Charioteer's fired his rounds. We're 4 up on the enemy now, and that's thanks to FiliPer1n0, because he's actually pushed the enemy back. They got so much damage so early on. Now, did that hit? I think it did. Not 100% certain, but the Scorpion really is in a very difficult position now, and we've got a Super Pershing just a short distance away, but he's ignoring us, which is a big mistake, because he's about to lose a lot of hit points, and he's out the game. Well, FiliPer1n0 needs the damage, so he's going to push, even though there's Zanudo's over there. He's gone. There's no Arty. He's going to this area for position to shoot at the enemy. Should be able to get shots into them without them being able to respond to him. Lorraine 40 ton, low armor, puts one in. 2, 3. Oh, he's really tearing them apart. And he's got 20% of the enemy hit pool now, which means that he potentially has got the high caliber. There's only 4 enemies left, but he's got to wait for the reload. Now, will he be able to get one of these? Tiger 2. Been spotted. 1 in. 2 in. He's really racking up the damage. The Lorraine 40 ton goes down. He's got to wait for this reload, and the Tiger 2's looking this direction, but he gets the kill anyway. And there's only 1 enemy left, and he's gone. So it's a victory. What a great game there by FiliPer1n0. Here's the end of battle results, and yes, he did it! He got his third mark of excellence in the Progetto in that game. He also got an ace tanker, unsurprisingly really, because he played so well. A spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage. A bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 8. A fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He did get 4 exactly. A 5 for effect for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle. He got a patrol duty because he was the only one spotting 6 enemy tanks whilst they were damaged. Most of those were the tanks that were actually going into town. And the Confederate as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. A high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game. And also a tanker sniper for getting the most damage at a distance of 300 meters or more. And God knows how many tanks he would have taken out if he'd actually been first, and if he hadn't been stopped by that Striv blocking him and pushing him into the wall right at the start of the game. But he really played as hard as he could, even taking a risk of moving across out in front of the open, in front of the UDES. Luckily the UDES was taken care of, otherwise he would have had to have done it himself. But yes, it was a great game because he got into a position so he could attack the tanks in the valley, and he got great shots on them without getting any shots back in his direction. So let's have a look at team score and see where he scored. 5,127 hit points of damage. The next high scorer being the SU-130PM on his team with 3,386. And the third highest damage was the Kampfpanzer 07 with 2,588. Nobody on the enemy team other than these two managed to get over 1,000. That's pretty amazing. When it came to kills, he shared the top spot with the Kampfpanzer. He got 4 kills, so did FiliPer1n0. And when it came to base XP, it was FiliPer1n0, and he was a bit annoyed actually. He didn't get 2k base on this one. He got 1,900 base experience points, 1,126 went to the Kampfpanzer, 908 went to the SU-130PM. So you can see his performance completely dwarfed everyone else in his game. He was carrying his team across the finishing line on that one. Let's have a look at the detailed. 25 shots fired, 23 direct hits and 22 penetrations. Damage of 5,127 hit points, of which 2,550 were up more than 300 meters. So then we can see why he got the tanker sniper. 4 hits received from the enemy, 4 penetrations. Yeah, he did get hit by that charioteer. He got hit by the Progetto a couple of times as well, which is unfortunate. But he was very lucky to avoid getting hit by the guys who went into town. They had the perfect opportunity to try and hit him, but they didn't try hard enough, and they didn't get any shots into him. It really was only that charioteer and the Progetto that actually did do some damage to him. 8 enemy vehicles spotted, 10 enemy vehicles damaged, 4 killed, 4,948 hit points of spotting assist. That's really where he helped his team, because he spotted where the enemy were and they were able to shoot the enemy from a long way away. 127,574 credits for the game, 95,681 from personal reserves, a total of 287,042 credits altogether. And after repair, ammunition resupply and consumables and standard ammo used throughout, 235,339 credits profit from one game. My God, you'd have to fight a frontline game to earn a similar load of credits, and it certainly wouldn't last 4 minutes 50 seconds, because that's what this game lasted. 1,900 XP, 285 from premium vehicle, and 3,135 experience points altogether. So he's got his third mark on his Progetto now. It's a difficult tank to get a good result in, because so many people play it. But to get a third mark in the Progetto shows you really are very, very aggressive, and you don't mind taking the risk because you can get the damage in doing so. And well done to FiliPer1n0 for getting that third mark. I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And of course, do remember, please, that we've got a sister channel called The General, where you can watch similar battles to this, to FiliPer1n0. People getting really incredible results with ace tankers, Kolobanov medals, pools, medals, you name it, they get it. And it's well worth watching just to see what some other players are capable of. But of course, we've got our own expert like FiliPer1n0 here supplying these beautiful results. I hope you enjoyed this replay. I certainly did. And thanks for watching.